I've been very lucky. I've had the opportunity, challenges, disappointments, but it's life. That's what life is. It's a bunch of things. It's not just one happy sleigh ride or merry-go-round. It isn't. There's always something to be thankful for in your life, and that's how I've survived, I guess. I'm Alice Mahegan Visgilio. I've been married for 58 years to Joe Visgilio, and we're living here on Crandall Avenue in Mesquamacut. But I was born in Hartford on Henry Street, and I had two sisters, two older sisters, my mother and father. My father was a carpenter, and my mother was a stay-home mother. By December, we knew that my mother was really ill. She had leukemia. And one of the things I remember, she had to go for treatment in New York. But I remember when she came home, and I begged her, please don't ever go away again. And I just think how she must have felt, because she knew she was going to die. And, you know, my memories of the funeral and the wake, and I have those. Those live with me. And I remember the wake was at my grandmother's house. And I was sitting on the piano bench with my father, trying to console him, because he was just broken. It was very hard for him. Then I graduated from the Mount and went to St. Joe's College. When I was at the Mount, we had a group of girls, and so we rented a cottage one year at Mesquamacut. And that's how I met your grandfather. My family was not that happy about it. First of all, because they would probably like me to have married somebody that was Irish, but we pursued. And then we were married in August 16th, 1958. So Joe's parents were up, and his sister and his brother-in-law and his brother and, you know, his whole family and my family were there. But my father didn't go. I knew he wasn't going to walk me down the aisle, and he didn't walk me down the aisle. I walked down by myself, down the aisle, crying like a baby. But whatever. We got married and lived happily ever after. We were really blessed. I mean, Joe and I were really blessed. We had such a great family and had 6 beautiful children, naturally, and 13 gorgeous grandchildren and granddaughters and grandsons, right? My whole life, I think, whatever's happened to me has happened for a reason. And you make the best of it. If it's the worst thing, you try and make the best of it. When I had Michael, I didn't think too much about it, but after I had delivered him, I was in the hospital and he vomited projectile, and I said it to the nurse, and, oh, all babies do that, she said. No, okay, what do I know? I don't know anything. You know, this is my first baby. So we got him home, and Joe's mother and father came up to spend a few days to help us out, like, you know, and the babies started vomiting more. So we took him to the hospital, And immediately, of course, they give him fluids and stuff like that. But the problem was that they gave him too many fluids, I think. What happened, his little circulatory system couldn't handle all the intravenous and stuff like that. And in those days, you couldn't hold a child. Once the child went in the hospital, you couldn't go near it because I guess you're germy or something. So we could only look at him through the screen there, and I never got to hold him again. And I just remember looking, the last time I saw him, the nurse was kind of jiggling his little intravenous thing and stuff like that, and that was it. But I feel as though we had this little angel up there, you know, taking care of us. And I think he has. I think he has. I've never said this to anyone before, but I always had a special prayer that I used to say, to God, to help me be a good wife. And if you ever give me a child, help me to be a good mother. And if you decide to take that child from me, I will accept it. That was my prayer. I can't believe I said that. Everybody has the strength, and if you find your source of strength, which of course I did, I have a lot of faith, and I think that's helped me through my life with my faith. I really think if I didn't have my faith, I don't know if I could have gotten through a lot of things in my life. And I really feel that it gave me the opportunity of seeing if something goes wrong, there's always an opportunity in it. You know what I mean? It's really bad, but there's always something there that you can learn or you can grow from. And I think my faith has done that for me. People get over things. People grow from experiences, which I really think I have. I've grown. Life is a lesson. As you go through it, you're going to learn. You're going to learn the bad and you're going to learn the good. But if you don't take advantage of that and think you're going to control your life, you're not. Life happens and you have to go along with it.
I got a woman way over town.